Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to Love Aura Tarot. If it is your first time here, I am your host, Jay, and I'm super excited to read your energy today. I have one announcement, and that is that I'm currently offering tarot card readings as well as healing sessions, one-on-one. If you're interested in either, please be sure to follow me on Love Aura Tarot on Instagram and DM me for further information. I also wanted to say that if in fact you did not know, energy is fluid and not linear. So that means that this message could resonate for you past, present, and future. This message could not resonate at all and end up being for someone in your energetic field. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to click that share button and share this message with those in which you know it belongs to. I also ask that, we view everything with an open mind. Just because something is not for us, or it may not necessarily be our time where spirit indeed wants to speak to us, there may be messages still here for you, okay? So I ask that you just go into this with an open mind and an open heart. Also, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, do you have any messages for Pisces? Spirit, any messages of truth, healing, love, and light for Pisces? Spirit, any messages of truth, healing, love, and light for Pisces? Spirit, any messages of truth, healing, love, and light for Pisces? Any messages of truth, healing, love, and light for Pisces? Take them. Alrighty. Okay, so out here for you, Pisces, we have the King of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And we have the High Priestess upright. Now, the reason why this is so interesting is because immediately I'm seeing that you have left a lot of things behind, Pisces. A lot of things behind. There's someone here who's a little bit upset with this King of Wands in reverse, and we'll get to this person. But I'm sensing and feeling that you have left a lot of things behind. A lot of things behind, and it very well could be this person indeed. Okay? There are things that you're no longer blaming yourself for, burdens that you're no longer taking, things that you're no longer taking on that were burdensome to you. And you're very intuitive. You're very intuitive. And you're finally following, the path that was laid out for you. Wow. Wow. Okay. You're finally following the path that was laid out for you, is what I just heard. And I don't know if you guys could see, but there's like a picture within a picture here on this card. Oh, if it'll focus. Please focus. Okay, no, me. Focus, focus, focus. It's not focusing, but right there in her hand is a picture of someone else. And it almost gives me the thought of like, this is the picture that everyone else had for you. And who you've become is somebody totally different. Interesting. Spirit, could you tell us about this King of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us about this King of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us about this King of Wands? So, King of Wands, I feel some people ask me, King of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Because Wands are represented by the fire sign. Yeah, this is interesting. So, they're coming out as the Emperor. So, this is a person that, has their own money. And to, in their mind, they're definitely building their own empire. Too many cards here, Spirit. It's a lot of emotion surrounding this person. because a lot of cards flew out like right on top of this King of Wands. Ooh, okay. Six of Cups. This is a person from your past. So I was hearing an ex, an ex, an ex, an ex, and then this card came out and definitely confirmed it. So this person is an ex. This person is an ex. And they're in a little bit of an outrage that you have moved forward, done a whole lot of things for yourself, and are really, really moving towards a positive direction. It's almost as if they're upset that they were left behind, Pisces. And they're really looking for you to reach out in a way that you're not. Yeah, I just heard that's not my problem. Yeah, it's not your problem, Pisces. It's not your problem. Yep. There goes that's not my problem. There goes that's not my problem. Yes, this is beautiful. Okay, so for the Eight of Swords in reverse, this, I'm no longer taking on things that aren't my fault. I'm no longer going to blame myself. This no longer being in a state of self-sabotage. There's Nine of Cups. Completely content and happy with the way things are right now. Okay, you know, allowing yourself to be the student with the Princess of Swords. Be the student, learn new things, you know, embark on new journeys, communicating new ideas and different viewpoints that you now have. Okay, being celebrated by friends and family with this Three of Cups here. Yep, and they're reiterating friends, friends, friends. Ooh, family, family. Ooh, family too, family too. So friends and family. Friends and family. For some of you, it's just friends, but then it's friends and family for others, okay? Yeah, it's like you, like this person is kind of like, maybe like in the back of your mind, but you're more so focused on what you're moving towards, and that in itself is being celebrated. Spirit, could you tell us about this Ten of Wands in reverse? Spirit, could you tell us about this Ten of Wands in reverse? And Spirit saying the new has arrived. The new has arrived. Yep, the new has arrived. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, so again, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Remember, you got the card of like, you know, almost like stewardship, new ideas, you know, communication, you know, communicating ideas, new ideas, things that are budding, okay? And then you're also getting the Hierophant, So where you're at right now, in this place that you're in right now, it's like you were once burdened by betrayal and hurt and pain, but you're no longer letting these things that have gone on in the past dictate your future, okay? You're no longer letting these things dictate. And Spirit is so happy that you're now, like, your path has been corrected. You're now, like, it's like Spirit picked you up from one situation, put you in another, and even though it was very uncomfortable and unsettling at first, you're now starting to get into the groove of things, and it's becoming easier and easier to get like why you're in the place that you're in, why certain things are happening, why the story is kind of unfolding the way it is. Like, you're starting to see people in a different light because you're now separated from them, if that makes sense. Like, you now are getting an outside view of what everything really was when you were in it. But when you were in it, you couldn't quite see it. But now that you're outside of it, you can see things from a different perspective. You have a different viewpoint on these things. And Spirit's like, I've been trying to show you this whole time. This whole time. Spirit, could you tell us about this High Priestess? Okay. Oh, yes. So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands here. And we have the Six of Coins in reverse. So again, you're embarking on a brand new journey. You're starting something new. And you're starting something new, and you're not playing around with this. This thing that you're starting is something that is definitely being gifted to you and pushed to you. It's almost, they want me to say purchased. Okay, Spirit has purchased this thing for you. It may seem unsettling, it may seem uncomfortable, but Spirit has literally purchased your success and is giving it to you. Because you now understand what it means to not put everyone else in front of you. You now understand what it means to choose you first. And now that you are the priority, now that you stand in your power and in your creativity, look how powerful she looks. There's nobody in her wake. There's nobody in her way. She has the sun beaming down on her. She is in all of her power and all of her glory. And again, this here, just to be clear, the majority of the cards here on the board are solar plexus, but this card in particular is root chakra energy. So again, this is coming from you speaking out against what was no longer serving you, and whether this be just to friends or to people themselves, it's almost like you come to a whole new place of like, I'm so happy I did this, even though I may have hurt some people. It was never my intention to hurt you, genuinely, but I had to follow what was in my heart to do. And I followed what was in my heart to do, and I'm so happy I did. So happy I did. Like, your heart is going to be extremely full around this time. So I'm not sure what you have cooking, Pisces. I'm not sure what you have going on, but whatever it is that you're creating and co-creating, I would definitely say with Spirit, because Spirit said they purchased it. Your success has been purchased. It's yours already. It's yours already. Whatever it is that you're interested in, that you're embarking on this new journey, know that it's been purchased for you. Your success is already here. You just have to pick it up and run. You just got to go with it. You just have to go with it. So I'm going to pull you some cards of advice. Pisces, you've been on a roll lately. Like, you've been on a roll lately. All of your readings have been really, really strong, really, really powerful. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Watch your words. So with that, I really just get a sense that, you know, even though it's very easy, the Pisces that I'm tapped into, it's almost like it's very easy for you to be able to be very free-flowing and to speak very clearly, and, you know, sometimes even directly, and sometimes too direct for certain people. It's definitely time to put a little bit more sugar on the way that you speak, on the things that you say. Be careful not to offend people in this time. Be careful not to offend people. So just when you're doing things and when you're going about, you know, especially business relationships and things of that nature, that you're making sure that you keep yourself in a very neutral state when dealing with business. When dealing with business is something in regards to business. Being very neutral when it comes to business. Yeah, being very neutral when it comes to business. And for some of you, you're being encouraged by Spirit to speak out against the things that you shy away from. To speak out against the things that you shy away from. So watching your words in that regard is the total opposite of the group of people that I was tapped into before. You are to make sure that you're doing and saying whatever it is that you feel the necessary to say. There may be some things that you're faced with that are a little bit uncomfortable, but Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to express these things, to let these things out, and to be able to give these things that you feel a voice, instead of necessarily being just extremely upset or at all, at all offensive, just being able to speak clearly and directly about how it is that you're feeling and what's going on, and then stay in the state of the world. And I know there's going to be a lot of people just speaking out against a lot of different things right now. Whew, I mean, the energy right now is so heavy, and I'm sure you feel it, Pisces, being it, empathic and very, very, very intuitive. I'm definitely sure you can feel it, but it's a thin line. It's a thin line, and you just have to find your perfect place within these two spaces, okay? So things don't have a negative or adverse effect, okay? And then we have Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold, okay? Be fearless and bold. So again, being fearless and bold, just speaking on what I was just saying, making sure that you're aware of the fact that, your words have power. And now that you're in this position of power, especially moving into business, there's a certain way that you have to carry yourself that you may not necessarily be used to. But it's your fearlessness, it's your boldness that will push you forward. It's your, I just heard charismatic. You being able to go into a room and kind of move the energy of the room is what's going to set you apart from everybody else. So don't be afraid of how fearless and how bold you may be. Don't be afraid of your personality. Don't be afraid to let you shine in this moment. This is your moment, Pisces. Don't be afraid to let you shine in this moment. Okay? And then you have Snake Spirit. I love when Snake Spirit comes up because I always see the 55 and it just reminds me of just change. And it's time to heal. It's time to heal, Pisces. You may have been burdened by a lot of betrayal and things in the past, and no, you're not necessarily giving these things your undivided attention, but it's important to take a moment to make sure that you're doing your healing along your way. You don't want to get to a point where you're focused in on these new ideals and these new things that you're moving towards, and you crash and burn because you're not dealing with what you need to deal with all the while. You don't want to get to a point where you hit a block and you hit this wall and you're not able to be creative. You're not able to, make all these beautiful, grand decisions that affect your future because you never took the time to work on you. It's important still, while you're going through this process, while you're growing and incubating this beautiful business or idea, that you're taking care of you too. Yeah, I'm hearing inner child work, so definitely leaning in on working on inner child wounds, things that have gone on in your childhood is very, very important at this time. It's very important at this time. You're stronger than you think. Spirit wants me to tell you that you're stronger than you think. And that everything that is a problem will be provided for. Everything that is a problem will be provided for. The things that you're worried about, the things that you think that you're going to struggle in, they're not going to be a struggle. You're being sent help. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Things will work out and things will happen as they're supposed to. Don't stress it. Don't worry. Just keep moving forward. Just keep going. Keep going. Be fearless and be bold. Just keep going, Pisces. Just keep going. Steady movement, steady movement, steady movement. Just keep going. And keep repeating that steady movement. Like don't slow down. Don't slow down your momentum. If you feel like, doing more than one thing or, or just consistently creating over and over and over again, do that. Don't lose the momentum. Keep going. Keep going. Steady pace. Keep going. Whew, so this was beautiful. Wow, Pisces. I'm getting amped up myself, and I'm happy I did your reading first because this is gonna get me through the other 5 readings that I have to do. Thank you, Pisces. But yes, in a nutshell, that was your reading, Pisces. I'm so happy for you. Just continue to move forward. I'm happy for each and every one of the readings that I do because I just find that we're able to kind of just reel it in and get it together, and that's sometimes what we all need. in our healing and along our paths. So definitely just take time out to heal. Don't forget about you. Don't forget about your inner child. Definitely work on those things. And, you know, continue to go in all of your grand glory and just win, Pisces. Just win. I'm so happy for you. So with that, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. And I leave you with nothing but joy.